Well, I think I'm good to go.
In short time, your fate will be sealed, Superman.
So that's not really luck turning around, though. That's just the game, like, giving you, like, something.
Then
Which
there's
then
no
it's not
time
really
to
much
waste.
of an achievement. It's more of, again, making the game, like, easy. But it depends on how they go about implementing it, of course. Like, it depends on how many tickets it's used, because apparently it's with blue tickets. Freaking car, though. I caught the car. I'm not gonna get the clip because I just threw that car. Well, looking at how much lag there is. Oh, there wasn't, yeah. Yeah, the game lags all over the place. Yeah, I mean, you're a youngin'. I don't remember lag at all from being a kid. I just remember beating the game. Bad. Yep, I beat this game technically twice as a kid. I beat it on normal and Superman. The save file that I used for practice is my childhood file. Oh gosh, you too. lost a decent chunk of time to the fight.
This looks like a job for Superman. Then there's no time to waste.
Oops. It's 20% complete. And yeah, the people at DC Comics had a lot of issues with the game that they weren't happy with. They told him to fix, like, or change so many different things. The development of this game went through a lot of crap. It had a lot of potential, but at the same time, they were also a little too ambitious for the tech at the time for what they were trying to do. You should really throw that at the building, it would save time. They had to publish it. Nintendo Power hyped it up. They can't just like hype up the game and not have the game. Yeah, the game had a lot of potential. It just had a lot of issues that happened along the same time. I mean, they ruined it, but at the same time, Titus also had issues of their own. It's things on both ends. Yeah, exactly. Titus isn't known for their games very well. I'm gonna die on this mission. Yeah, they're like LGN. Another terrible game company. LGN's usually the ones who made the movie adaptation games back in the day. Lost 2 seconds there of in-game time. They were probably being cheap. Like, who can make the game the cheapest for us? Probably weren't sure if a game was even gonna do well. Game, work as a video game, please. Not its video game name, though. The movies do much better. Games don't do so great for Superman. I wouldn't know. I know nothing about Superman other than this game. Never watched Superman. Never played any other Superman game. My knowledge of Superman is this game. I got the broken thing! Yeah! I love that glitch. Happens sometimes. Not very often, but sometimes. It just looks silly. Superman forgets how to walk. At least correctly. But I mean, it works for him, I suppose. No, he doesn't. He can do what he wants. Dang it. Look like I'm gonna be saving time. Oh my god, I almost just lost the run. This is going very poorly. Yeah, I'm losing time on this split. This sucks. Really bad split. Wow! This is awful.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Bad clip.
Then there's no time to waste.
Awful. For Lex Luthor. Yeah, at least he found himself a job. I don't know, Brayden. I don't know that much about it. The development. What the crap, dude? I slipped off the control stick and hit pause. Pause buffer strat, oh yes. Google the Superman soundboard. Wait, where's my mission? Yeah, it didn't work. Did it turn out okay? Maybe not. There you are. Oh, come on! Game, work. Work as a game. I know you're a very poorly programmed video game, but still, work as a video game, please. Work with me here. The most frustrating thing about running this game is the game's mechanics just sometimes don't work. Google everything. Oh, okay, don't proxy. Oh, that was close. That would have been bad. That would have been an instant reset. If you hit that wall in a weird way, it'll launch you across the world map. There's two places in the run that have a potential of giving you a proxy. That being one of them. That was a lot more rings than I wanted to miss. Dang it. Wait, what? Where'd it go? Rip, dude. Gee. That poor guy. Just knocked off the edge. Did he back off? It's freezing outside of my room, but it's like burning hot in my room. Have your heater. I do not want a heater on, that is for sure. It is awfully hot in my room. Maybe I can turn my fan up. I won't be able to right now though. At 24. See, that's still colder than my house right now. Not by much. My house is 25 right now, but still, like, that's ridiculous. Not be that hot. Might even be hotter. For my room is like 30 probably. It's bad. Feel like I'm in a sauna. Starting to give me a headache. The game is too, but junction of them is a thing. Makes me sleepy too, but I can't sleep in the heat. I need it to be cold to sleep. I just feel sleepy with the heat. Awful. I have my fan on 24/7, but like my house is all over the place in terms of temperature. So that's because my parents keep it like that, but so I try and keep my fan on a low temperature because it can get too cold. Right now that is not the case though. I've lost a lot of time on this split, I don't know. Let's see. Never understood the sleepy bit. It makes me so sleepy. Like, my eyes just don't want to be open in the heat.
This looks like a job for Superman. Then there's no time to waste.
I wish. Hot summer days here, 40 to 45. I like how I didn't make a splash going into the water, but I did coming out. I hate over 40. It's awful. I hate over 30. That's one thing I don't have though, is humidity with the heat. On average, it's like 0% humidity here. It's not a lie. We don't have humidity here. It's not a thing. It only happens when it rains, otherwise there's pretty much never humidity. We have a dry heat here. Especially since it's a desert, technically speaking. Too long. I mean, the winter lasts too long here, too. But I don't have to deal with as much as humidity as you guys get. It's nice. Because I almost have an afro. Not really an afro, but like my hair curls like up into my head a lot in the humidity, and it's terrible. Awful to tame my hair in humidity. Yeah, same here, Chromatus. I have snow in the forecast. Really need a drink of water, but this game has like no breaks right now. And when the next waiting section is. What's your question, Light Jitter? And it's why. Because I enjoy the speedrun of this game. Yeah, watching people casually play this game is terrible. And I mean, this game casually is terrible anyway. Hey, Nympheus. Thanks for the good luck. I already beat my PB once today, after 10 months of having that PB. Thanks, Nympheus. Yeah, no, it sucks that you can't stay on easy for the whole thing, or at least switch the difficulty afterwards. Oh, that ring. Accelerating to miss. He likes his chin. He's the Crimson Chin. Titanium Chin. Welcome back, Anime Boy. Aw, Spider. Have a good night. There's not much to know what's going on. I'm flying through rings. Getting from point A to point B. But we're at to see one of the missions.
This looks like a job for Superman.
Right there. Yes, I glitched the door by walking through it. It's slightly broken, but it's a somewhat precise clip. Good, no soft lock. This time, though.
Then there's no time to waste.
Intimidating that. Yeah, there's this very precise angle that you can walk through the door at. Precise intimidation. My perfect boy. Gosh. Silver's 3 months. I guess it must have updated. Your purple badge. That'll be a while, Brayden. Nice, Silver. Thank you for the 3 months, Silver. Needless chat spam, oh gosh. I think I'm okay with that, Silver. As long as you're okay with it. My strats for movement in this game are so strange. I like pump the B button. Quite awkward. Like, to fly you hold B, but like I constantly am letting go of B to make sure I'm getting through some rings, make sure I'm not getting too much speed. From that. No, this movement's awful compared to the zoomer. And you can miss basically the yellow rings in front of you, is what you can go through. So the green one's like the main one you go through. And then the yellows are the ones that you can fly through, but then you'll lose a yellow if you go through it. So say I go through the yellow directly after the green, then that means I only have one more yellow that I can go through. If I skip to the very last yellow, then I won't have any yellows that I can go through, and so I have to go through every ring, since every ring would be the green ring. And this is quite a bad game, Plasmo, but it doesn't look as bad as it is when it's being speedrun. The controls in this game are generally terrible, and about an hour of the run is rings. But as a speedrun, like, it's at least interesting. At least I think so. I confused myself there. Going to the right. Really hope I can finish out this run. I do not feel well right now. Mainly heat and not having too much water and this headache. I had some water during the tornado minigame, but still don't feel that good. Game doesn't necessarily help. What I'm doing is impossible. Okay, crappy mission, here we go. Stuck. Okay, I'll take that. Perfectly fine. Just go faster to end quicker. I'm trying. Don't you see that gold? Yeah, no, I'm doing constant, like, micro movement. The control stick while I'm playing. and the pumping of B. There's more than just rings. However, the things that aren't rings you don't see very much, since I generally skip through them pretty fast. This was Sonic before Sonic was cool. Double ring. Sonic 64. Sonic learned how to fly. That's neat. Ooh, which one's the double ring, Brayden? Oh, the bouncy ones. Yeah, the bouncy ones are interesting.
Then there's no time to waste.
Come on. I'm not gonna do the clip. Fuck. No, I'm not gonna gold. I doubt that. Being silly? No! That happened in the PB too! Dang
Then there's no time to waste.
Ugh. Why? I should have done the other way. I should have. That can't happen. I do it the other way, and I just got stuck here too. God. Thank you for the hostess, I appreciate it. Welcome everyone from this chat to Superman 64. I hope you all enjoy a very broken game that is currently trolling me. Gosh. This game. Screw it, we're gonna do risky. Let's go. Please talk to me. No, don't shove me in the ground. Definitely losing time here though. Sucks. Don't hit me. But thanks for the good luck. And thanks again for the host and the raid. And this game is very cancerous, but it's a fun speedrun generally, when the game doesn't break. Stupid time
there's
loss,
no
it
time to
sucks.
waste.
Well, let's go. Hey there, hi sup. Thanks for the good luck. Hey there. What is that? Pen Snow Rose? Thanks for the good luck as well. Walls, dude. Is this how the game was intended to be played? I don't think so. Can we trap him? Aw, we didn't get to trap him. No fun. If you fly through the ring before the ring appears there, you trap them in the shadow world, I think is what it was. It has literally no benefit to the game at all, but it is a feature. So yeah. No, I didn't die. I was just blown up by the other thing. It didn't kill me. It just took damage. I just was on the ground when it ended. Yeah, it's not currently running at any good FPS. It's running at a perfect, like, 20 FPS at the moment. The game range is anywhere from like 5 to maybe 25 FPS. The occasional 3 FPS can happen though. No one knows. Yes. How many seconds per frame? Negative 400. You won't see the 3 FPS now. That can only happen during mission 4, but it does happen. Alright, so hopefully this doesn't break. You have to stay with these cars for a bit. You can't just fly ahead to actually do this mini mission somewhat fast, because if you fly ahead, this blue car lags too far behind the cop car, and you end up running out of time before you can do anything about it, just because of how far the blue car ends up behind. Another thing that can happen, which I really hope doesn't happen, is the blue car can spontaneously combust. I don't know what causes that, but it'll happen at the last lampposts if it does happen. If that happens, this run is dead. But here's to hoping, right? Alright, cool. We didn't spontaneously combust. To move on with the run. Smart. Yes, for those who want to see that, this game, you can choose the display resolution all the way down to 20%. After this run, I can show that off if people would like to see that. But it's a very tiny screen, kind of awful to play on, and hurts my eyes, but it is a feature. Alrighty, Spellburn. Enjoy your food. But you want to see it again. why, it hurts. Only slept for 3 hours. Oh, I know, boy. That's no good. Definitely, not something you'll see very often in a speedrun of this game. I am currently the only runner of the game. The only other person who's run the game they ran the game 4-ish years ago, something like that. They did 9 runs and never touched it again. Hey there, Robocop. I've been the sole runner of the game for like a year and a half now? Ish? Something like that. Though I barely run it myself, to be fair. Easy world record. I mean, if you want to go for it, go for it. Anyone wants to do runs of Superman, then go for it. Be nice to see even anyone just pick up the game in general. Can you imagine giving up this game? This is definitely the game that I just keep coming back to. Eye cancer, you're in. Oh gosh. Not really. If you play, because I just barely added a easy mode category for the game. Easy mode doesn't actually have the rings in it at all. There's no rings. However, it only goes through mission 5. But even going through mission 5, my PB that I got yesterday after 4 runs was a 28-minute run, so it's a lot shorter, and it's a lot more to the point of a run for people. There's some stable parts of FPS. The game runs well sometimes. Don't shoot me. Thank you. You are mean. Dude, you are rude. I am being trolled by this one guy. God. Wasting time. Hopefully nothing stupid like that happens now. I don't have any more time save really on the rest of the run. Because I enjoy speedrunning this game, Dimensional. Casually, this game is trash, but speedrunning is actually interesting. It can be fun. It can be a lot of fun. Because there's no time to waste, yes. So right here is really stupid. You can go through that, but it's actually the same time as going around because of how tiny that opening is. You can't actually fly straight through it. He has to like wiggle his way through, and half the time you get stuck like halfway through, and you gotta do even more weird wiggling to get through it. It's just a mess. Never dimensional. I mean, hey, you can give the run a try. Again, it's honestly an interesting run. I'm playing on N64. Emulator's banned for this game because an emulator has no lag at all. So it's not really fair to the console. Emulator saves about a half hour in having no lag. Yeah, you're welcome. Did you ban console then? No. For the speedrun, it's about an hour of the run. Casually, no. Casually, there's a lot more gameplay than rings, but most people only ever played the rings because they never got far enough to see the rest of it. In the speedrun, because I skipped most of the main mission stuff, like I glitched the crap out of them, other than mission 6. No, even mission 6 is glitched just in different ways. You just don't really see much of the rest of it. But casually, this game can honestly take, assuming you actually like continue to play the game to the end, probably like 20 to 30 hours generally, I would say. Alright, so we're coming up on the mission 6 here now, let's say. Finish out the rest of the string. So mission 6 is
This looks like
kind
a job
of
for Superman.
lackluster for the speedrun. I'm basically gonna fly from one end of the subway to the other, back to the other side, and then to the middle, and then I'm gonna beat up a robot, and then fly through the ceiling. It's a very strange area. For whatever reason, flying through the ceiling ends the area, but it's not supposed to. I'm sadly not going to be able to really look at chat during this because I have to pay attention to subway trains as they're coming through. And then right here is RNG, how much I actually get hurt. Hopefully it's not much. Okay, that's good. They can pretty much kill you. It's kind of awful. But they decided to pull out their guns instead, which was nice of them. Instead of just constantly spamming the rocket launchers. I'm gonna get stuck right here, because the area is awful. I haven't really found a good way about going... a good way to go about that part yet. Okay, so this is the other side. These guys don't have rocket launchers. They're no worry. Now we're gonna make our way back to the station. There's some health along the way. Or I'll miss the health, that's fine too. I'll pick up the other one maybe. I hope. Also, there's going to be a somewhat loud scream coming up here in just a sec. Oh, and a very poorly voice acted one too. Missed that one too. Crap. Well, while I wait for him to come back up, I'll grab it then. It takes a bit to come back up if I do that. Okay. Yeah, the multiplayer for this game is strange. Also, you'll notice my health is going down a little bit. You can actually die while that's happening, and there's nothing you can do about it.
There's no time to waste.
Like, there's literally nothing you can do about it. The game just kind of kills you if it wants to. The fighting mechanic would look better if you didn't have so much lag. The enemies don't have any lag on them at all, so it becomes really awkward. It's like a multiplayer, like, fighting kind of thing, is what it is. Also, you'll notice that they got really lazy with the rings during these last few ring sections. There's a lot of straightaways like this. They pretty much just were so tired of putting rings in there in the game. Because the rings weren't originally actually supposed to be a part of the game, but they became a way of guiding you to each of the mini missions because they weren't able to finish making the game. They had to toss the rings in last minute as a way to guide you through the open world. Also to fluff out the game a bit because the game is only about 20% complete. And people are tired of going through them, yes. That too. But they were working on an Xbox version of the game, but that sadly got canceled. But that was actually like the game that they had wanted this to originally be. But due to the poor sales of the 64 game, the Xbox version was canceled. Brayden. Now the person plays the rings. Yeah, gosh, I think the rings would win. Hopefully this doesn't happen, but you can proxy here. Okay, it didn't happen. I hit him once. Or not once, I didn't hit him off the edge. Stop hitting me at the same time. That's not fair. Old man, please don't go around the corner yet. So what happens with the proxy is it literally just launches you straight up when you try to land immediately. Because the old man's right underneath you when you start, if you hit him in a weird way, it just shoots you straight up, and you don't have enough time to save the old man from the other guy. No, he shot me at the same time that I punched him, is what happened. He was on an adventure, Chromatus. Obviously. DLC level. Yeah, you gotta pay for the non-main sections, obviously. This game's lore is mostly on the history of the game and like why it became so bad. The lore of the game is awful. Basically, the lore of this game is Lex Luthor traps Superman's friends in a video game. In order to save them, you have to go inside said video game. So this whole game is based inside a video game. And the reasoning for why that had to actually happen in the first place is because DC Comics told Titus that Superman was not allowed to kill anybody, so their way of getting around that, to make it so that you're not killing the shadows, is to base it in a video game, and for whatever reason, that was okay with DC Comics. So, yeah. He is a terrible dev, it's true. Yeah, they originally didn't want to go with the whole video game thing, but they had to get around that, and for whatever reason that worked, so... This was Inception before the movie. Indeed. I mean, he could be. Remember? Crap. Where are you at, dude? There he is. He's just lower than I thought. That was bad. Bad time loss. Alright, there's only 2 more ring sections? Maybe 3? Where am I going? I'm not thinking. Crap. Missing a stupid time. And I won't get that one. That is an awful pull. This is not going well. This is falling apart. Let's not fall apart. Worrisome, because this last split's really good. Just checking Baxter. I still run Jack. Just working on a bunch of other stuff at the same time. I also ran Jack for like 2.5 years straight. With the last 1.5 years of that being for like 40 hours a week. So, a lot of Jack. Oh nice, Silver. That's the edge of the world, by the way. Can't go out any further from this. You can't go beyond that point, and sometimes the game gets mad at you while you're doing this ring section. I don't know, I don't count the ones in a row. No! You Troll ring, come back. Come back. No. Superman, you're stuck. Come on. No, I'm not waiting again on the ring. Oh god, that was terrible. This is going very, very bad. No! The rings. Because I have no leeway on rings right now. Hey Glint, I was hosted by Distortion. These are being trolls. It's fantastic design, isn't it? Gotta hide the ring from the unexpected player. Okay, so there's 2 more ring sections now. I've got this ring section, then a mini mission, and then the last ring section, which is a maze. And then we'll be on the last mission after that. Should have been robots. I mean, it would have made their lives a little easier with the whole DC Comics issue. Also, coming up after this ring section is probably my favorite mini-mission of all the mini-missions. You have to protect a plane from cars, except the cars aren't in the way of the plane because they put them on the wrong end. So the plane takes off the opposite direction from the cars. Oh yes, these rings are very different. So different. Yeah, it doesn't have the title of the game on it, that's true. It just has an S. S for Superman. Oh, normal Superman logo. Hey Austin, thanks for the good luck. There's the end of the string section. So again, there's the plane. Cars are back here. We're gonna throw these cars. And the plane's gonna take off the other way. It's great. Alright, so this is the last string section. Like, as I mentioned, it is a maze. The entire time throughout this game, you cannot fly through silver rings until this ring section. Every silver ring is a different path that you can take in order to find your way through the maze, basically. No, you can't stand the whole mission. The game forces you to destroy the cars before the plane takes off. The timer would run out. Because the people won't get on the plane until the cars are gone. Right here is the first break-off point. And this is the other. And you follow this one to the end. So, this casually is very, very troll. Especially since you have no idea what you're supposed to do. Like, you get here and follow the rings and all of a sudden it tells you you gamed over, even though you've made it to the end of the rings. Then you have to try it again. You find out you can fly through the silver rings. Alright. This is the last mission.
Superman.
There's a lot of silliness. Of course that happened. You're practicing this. Why? Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. This might be GG. It's not working. Really? Thank you. Oh god, that's a lot of time loss. Just practice that too. Goes because this is faster than what my PB did. That was something that I got before this run. Yeah, my PB just clipped immediately through, so I literally flew at the wall and clipped. See how it goes though? My PB also got lost in the teleporter room. Why did you pick that up and then throw it? Oh, this is not good. There's no reason for him to have thrown that. This is going very poor. Stay away from me, crab. No! Oh god. This is not good. Oh, don't clip, don't clip. Okay, that was sketchy. Okay. Move it, robot. Hate this last level so much. So much can go wrong here. Sometimes that actually won't work. Same with this, sometimes this portal thing doesn't actually activate. Get up. Made it through. Don't hit me. Leave me alone. Really scared of dying. This is a lot of health I've taken. I need to go fast, so we're just gonna go with it. mess. Okay, good. Flag was careful. Or flag was nice anyway. Okay. Teleporters. Where am I going? Going down? Okay. Oh, come on, work. Thank you. Everyone. Work. Oh, game, dude, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Okay. Don't you dare. Hey. I still might gold. Don't clip. Don't you dare. Okay, no clipping. And the end. Awesome. Oh, that was sketchy. I almost clipped again twice during that. Ugh.